You
A
understand?
lot of people actually don't know that either. I was very surprised. And I know you said before that, a lot of black artists don't appreciate the songwriter. Has that changed or is it still the same?
It's getting better, you know what I'm saying? Because people are starting to realize how difficult it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're forced, when you're dealing with the idea of something when it has to work,
Right.
and whether your life depends on it or your career depends on it, or that should get real.
Yeah.
So, you definitely, evolution is real. The longer we live, the more we learning. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you dealing with people that are, this is first generation millionaires.
Yeah.
For a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? And so, just learning how to deal with money and learning how to deal with life and learning how to balance relationships and success at the same time. Sometimes the people you dating, they want to be more famous than you, or they competing with you. You sleeping with the devil, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Because they mad and frustrated because your shit popping, and they trying to figure out where they belong in this. And it's just like, listen, bro, I was already me before I met you, bro. Like you gotta understand that, like, my relationship is not my career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so people so we're defining ourselves every day. We're defining things. So being a songwriter is so important to what a song is. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, and so I'm a producer songwriter. People try to tell me I was a writer. I used to hate that shit. I'm like, you really disrespecting me. Like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? Like, because if you ever seen the process of creating a hit song, you will understand I'm not a writer. I don't know what that do. I create the song.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, from head to toe. I collaborate with track producers, but a lot of times I might do something completely different that was even done there, or maybe an ad here. Like on this song, we added. Shout out to my brother Keys, man, produced the record with me and my boy Dose, my engineer, my executive producer. Shout out and my boy Dose is just a baby. You know what I'm saying? I met him, he was like 26 years old. He just turned 30. So I still give back to a lot of the young brothers and producers and try to put them on. Like, I made him my executive producer on my album. You know what I'm saying? To show him that, like, I appreciate him as not only a great student of the game, but just a great person. He got the right energy. He works his tail off. He's very smart, very he's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta embrace the youth too. You gotta embrace who's next too. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
So
Is there anybody next? Okay, so speaking of JD, Jermaine Dupri said that church is what's missing from R&B. That's why it's not hitting. Now, we have seen a lot of great projects actually come out. Some trash projects, too. But we've seen a lot of good music that is just not hitting. Like, music is not sticking for people right now, especially R&B. So what do you think is the reason, and how are you, changing that with this new project coming out at the top of the year?
I mean, I have to ask you the question, like, when you hear like baddies, like, how does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? When I heard baddies, I'm not even gonna hold you. It made me feel like I was in college. Like, you was my college turn up. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what it made me feel. I was like, okay, this it right here. Working at a radio station, I hear all the music when it comes in, and a lot of it is not sticking. But we do have some good music, and people are just not, it's not hitting for them. So do you think it's social media, the change, or is church what's missing?
I just think it's the music. Like, music you don't really get a say on music. It's just either you like it or you don't.
Yeah.
You know what? Look, continue. Because, see, I was about to say something that just kind of caught me from the conversation. After Dallas, you had JD. And after JD, it was him. But I don't think people understood and gave him the credit for being him.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about what's next.
Yeah.
But I don't think people really marinated on what it was that you was doing.
Yeah.
Why do you think that was the case, though, Sean? Because, I mean, when we go through your catalog, it's incomparable, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
No, those are just facts, sir. What do you think it takes to get that credit? Or who has to co-sign Sean in that circle for folks to bow down and just give you just due?
That's it, B-High.
Yeah.
That's it though. It's like, to be very honest, I never played the game. You understand what I'm
was talking
saying?
about that,
I
yeah.
didn't play the game. I like it. Wasn't. I just wasn't kissing nobody's ass, man. That just was not my
There you
vibe.
go.
It still ain't my vibe. It's like
I'm with you.
if I fuck with you, I
The
fuck
talent
with you. If you
speaking.
fuck with me, fuck with me. If you don't, that's cool. I'm gonna see you outside though. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you. Like I'm gonna see your ass on them charts. I'm gonna spank that ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna get. You might not fuck with me now, but you will. Or you gonna respect
Or
me.
you have
Yeah.
and didn't even realize it.
So it's just like like JD he my idol. Like he
Yeah.
one of my idols. But it took JD a long time to really embrace me though. To be very honest, because you gotta figure out when you gotta look at like when I came in like. I came to motherfucker swinging. Like I did, yeah. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, and it was kind of like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was like,
That's
they were
our
like,
shit.
who the hell is like?
Yeah.
Who? And it was almost like
Who is this?
the
then?
thought
He needs
of
to be
it.
stopped.
Yeah, like that's what it was. You know what I mean? So it wasn't ever a meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? It went. That ain't what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? And then goodies too. You know what I'm saying? That's from the city, right? And then you got Jazzy Faye. Jazzy was
Oh,
like,
my God.
you know, like people think Jazzy did goodies. Nah, Sean Garrett did goodies. You know what I'm saying?
My God.
But it's no disrespect. It's almost like, bro, no matter how you look at it, like it's gonna be some like. You know what I mean? When you come in that motherfucker swinging, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be some issues. I knew what the issues was, so I already had accepted it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you want to become one of them ones, you gonna get some
Resistance.
pushback.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
you did get some cosigns. Jay-Z is the one who gave you the name The Pen.
Yeah.
Beyonce gave you a cosign. Like, you got some big names that cosigned
I
you.
did,
So,
and thank you to both of them.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie, I got the biggest cosign you could get.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For real. But and I love them for that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't get that shit from my hometown.
yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
the last ones to give it
A
to you.
prophet
Yeah,
is
it's
They
like-
the
never
last ones
respected
to-
in his
yeah.
own
You know
home,
what I'm saying?
Sean.
Ever.
I you know, respectfully, you know what I'm saying?
know what you're talking about.
And I had to earn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I really always had I used to, that shit that make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feel good about that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I understood it.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody supposed to just let you come and give them 50 every game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I giving them boys 65
Yeah.
sometimes. You know
Come
what I'm saying?
on now.
So I can see the hate though. I be seeing people be thinking that's why I used to always have my shades on. You know what I'm saying? I can see I
Yeah.
can see real good. It's just I know this motherfucker hating on me, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as nobody don't touch me, you know what
Come
I'm
on
saying?
now.
It's just straight. You know, because we gotta compete. So
Exactly.
then when you talk about me and Dream or some shit like that. I don't know. I know y'all saw the Verzuz and shit, but.
Yeah.
It's I'm just pound for pound. I'm pound for pound the greatest songwriter producer of my generation. Straight the fuck up.
on now.
Nigga just stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? That's why on Verse I'm just play the records though.
Yeah.
Fuck all this talking, nigga. Hey Sean, you mad? I stole you. No, nigga, press play. Y'all listen to this shit. I was watching I was watching what everybody was saying. I was like, oh, so y'all niggas can't hear. If that's what's going
Yeah.
on. That's why I was tripping. I was just like, oh, y'all can't hear. Oh, y'all don't hear this shit.
Yeah.
This nigga playing C cuts. I'm like, nigga, this is what you playing? You playing some demos, nigga. But if you don't stop, and you from Big Head, boy, you better stop playing with me. And that's the whole point. But everybody don't want to, are y'all going to tell him? Are y'all going to tell me? What's going on? So, you know what I'm saying? So you just get to a point, man, it just be like, you just accept it. It's you know what matters? The kids.
Yeah.
You know what matters? The youth.
Yeah.
You know what matters? The up and coming songwriter producers and artists that need help,
Yeah.
that want to learn, that want to win. I don't give a fuck about these hating ass motherfuckers, man. It's like, man, you been hating. So what?
Well, a
Can
lot
you
of people-
fucking count though?
All right now.
Let's talk about it.
All right now.
Google.